I've set myself the challenge of finding a 250 brake horsepower car, but for just £250, because in 24 hours I'm racing a Clio RS200 and a BMW 335i. I knew whatever I was getting would be rough, so I spent the next few hours searching for anything that would make 250 brake horsepower. Okay, so we're starting off race at Marketplace. Now yours probably looks quite similar to mine, to be honest, just loads of rubbish cars, which is a good thing, but we've only got £250, remember, so I need to try and find something a 250 brake. That sounds almost impossible. The good news is, it only has to last a couple of days. It can have a few days left at MOT, it can be smashed up, damaged, all it's got to do is drive and hopefully win a few races, so let's have a look and see what we can do. See, something like this, a bit unexpected with a bigger lump in it, might be quite good. I'm thinking more along the lines of Lexus IS200s, maybe a cheap Golf G, not this shape, but an older one. Maybe something that's been modified and someone's put a big engine in it, hasn't gone particularly well. Let's have a look. Ah, there you go. So this is what I'm looking for, something on the lines of this. Lexus IS200, we've got the Halfords jack already, so you know it's from a good owner. 145k, sports clutch, ooh. Look at this, it actually looks alright, to be honest. I mean, for 300 quid, okay, 395, but I'll try and do some haggling and see if I can get it down, but that is one straight for the shortlist already. And it's got MOT as well, so this is exactly what I'm looking for, something high mileage, a bit ratty, bit modified. Not entirely what I was going for. Very, very cool, but probably not great in a race against a BM. Okay, so this is interesting. This is a 3 litre V6. It is up for £500, but it's been up for a very long time. It looks remarkably good condition considering. I generally don't know how much power these guys produce, so I'll do some research. Okay, engine light is on, there's a misfire and there's restricted performance, which sounds catastrophic for one of these, but I have got my secret weapon, Ollie, who could probably fix something like this, at least for a couple of pulls. And we might be okay, plus it's a great battery to get some money off of the price, so definitely one to look out for. God, look at him, he's awesome. I'm getting a little bit carried away, but this guy is so cool. This is a classic, we have an Impreza at home. The Impreza at home. I really like him though. Yeah, I am really struggling here. There's some really cool cars coming up, but for the power which I need, it's a struggle. Maybe an old Skoda VRS? I spent the next few hours searching for anything that would come close, until eventually I did the one thing you really shouldn't do, get a car sight unseen from the back of a tow truck off of Facebook Marketplace. And I bought this. So, she's a 2006 Honda Civic with one careful lady owner from you who's only stacked it a handful of times. You can tell this car's been run on a budget for quite a while. Notice the front wheels are completely different to the back ones. Now, I wasn't expecting much for £250, but let me run you through some of these features. She comes with a pre-smashed windscreen, so you don't have to. Aerodynamic mirrors. Absolutely clapped passenger front and rear doors. Fully adjustable rear diffuser and exhausts. The optional weight reduction door card mod. Paintwork in remarkable condition, just about everywhere. Air vent delete, adjuster delete. Now, as you can imagine with the damage on the door, the wind noise is catastrophic at speed, but the previous owner thought of that by providing me with not one, not two, but 3 radios. Let's go for a spin. Now, you may have noticed the exterior of this car, among other things, is absolutely filthy, and there's a really good reason for that. I actually spent this morning cleaning the interior of this car because it is disgusting. It makes the exterior look clean. I've never experienced a worse looking and smelling interior of a car than this one, and I'm going to show you it, but this is a quick trigger warning. Genuinely, if you're eating food or you're squeamish, look away now. We're going to do a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to play cars anymore. Piles of mouldy food. Look at the mould. What's that? George, you're right, mate. It stinks. So putting all of that to one side for a second, I bought arguably the ugliest, worst looking Honda Civic they ever made. Back in 2006 when this car was released, everyone hated it, and I mean everyone hated it. Whilst it had the overall liability you'd expect from a Honda, it had Marmite looks which actually affected the visibility, and it wasn't even as practical as its main rivals, the Golf or the Focus. And the best bit about this specific car? it's a diesel. So why have I got it? Well, according to the local Facebook Marketplace, it's been remapped to make, you guessed it, 250 brake horsepower. And, allegedly, it's got a racing clutch. But it is fast. Surprisingly fast. Look at this thing go! The beauty of this is it only has to survive a couple of runs against the Clio and the BMW, and then we can throw it away. It doesn't matter what happens to it after that. That's its only purpose. So that just means you can use all of the red line, all of the racing clutch, all the time, and it doesn't matter. And I know that it's a diesel, but a 2-litre turbocharged for £250, that's not bad. But is it enough? This is James's Clio RS200, a staple hot hatch, front-wheel drive, 197 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds, and a top speed of 141. A serious challenge for a diesel Civic. And if that really wasn't enough to deal with, I'd then be up against this. A BMW 335i, arguably the fastest you can go for the least amount of money. A twin turbocharged straight 6. It's an absolute monster. This one is stage 1 for a 0 to 60 in just 4.7 seconds and a top speed of a staggering 173 miles an hour. So here we go, my £250 diesel Civic against two cars built with one thing in mind: speed. As James lined up on our tiny drag strip, I was brimming with confidence. Okay, nothing to be worried about here. Oh, here we go. Come on, Civic. Come on, Civic. Come on, Civic. Come on, let's go, Civic. Come on. Come on, girl. Into second. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes, you've won something. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's actually won. Yes. What an amazing car. Yes. Fortunately, I turned traction control off and that gave me the start. James wasn't at all annoyed that he left his on. So before he asked for a rematch, we lined up the BM. Unfortunately, we filmed this on the world's windiest day that blew over both the tripods towards the end of the race. Sorry in advance. Sorry about that. But obviously the BMW thrashed me. Look at that bird. Okay, there's absolutely no surprise that I didn't win against the BMW there, but we did absolutely smash the Clio. Okay, with a little bit of traction control off, but never mind. This car is brilliant. I don't think you're going to find anything as practical, reliable, okay, maybe not reliable, but economical as this car. For £250, it's fantastic. But to see how fantastic, next time on a Honda series, we're taking it all the way across the UK with a bunch of challenges thrown in. It's going to be an epic adventure. I'll see you next time.